Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
So I had to go to the grocery store today, right? And I'm walking around this older man. I run into him and he looking kind of good, but I'm ignoring him. He just keep following me. Told me I look like I like money because I got on this green jumper. Okay, sir. So he just walking and talking. So finally he asked me for my number, girl. I don't know if I was scared or what, but I ain't give it to him. Because all I could think about is my mama talking about old men give you worms. So what I want to know is at what point do women start making anti-parasitic hormones? Because how she get rid of my dad? He probably had a nice little pension plan too. Probably a whole lot of acreage. I mean, it makes sense that he would have been attracted to me if he got worms and I'm walking around in this green jumper looking like green grass.
His smile disappears. And he makes these faces.
Uh-oh.
He says, "You lied to me." What? You lied to me. I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. He said, "You told me you were 5 foot. I expected someone 5 foot and weighing a lot less than what you do." Okay.
Wow. What's good, everybody? It is your man, the Todd Voice, back here with another YouTube video. Online dating is destroying everybody. I've said this and I'll always say this. There's no reason to online date. If you meet somebody online, it's going to be cookie cut. It's going to be usually the weirdest situation that you've ever come across. It is the future. I wouldn't even say it's the future. We've been doing this for some time now, and it's showing to not be great. Some people do meet good people online, but for the most part, it doesn't work that way. So I don't know why people keep doing it. I don't know why they want to do it. There's no reason to do it. It's horrible. It's horrible. And I keep saying this and I keep telling you this, but nobody listens. Hopefully one day somebody will tune into this and see the issues with it and why you should stop doing it, because there's nothing in it for you. So most people aren't looking for the same things they were looking for when they were, 25, now at 50. Many have been married, some divorced, some widowed. Even some people spend years by themselves. Everybody arrives carrying their own victories and scars, basically. I think one of the biggest challenges is finding somebody that's really available emotionally, physically, and mentally. For many dudes over 50, they find out that being a good guy doesn't cut it. And for women over 50, I think they realize that the pool shrinks dramatically. The result of all this is frustration on both sides. But then at the same time, there are people who succeed, and you try and tap into what they did, but it doesn't always work out for you. I think the craziest thing is two people bringing in a lifetime of experiences, and a lot of times that just doesn't mesh. And I think that a lot of people will never let go of their unrealistic expectations, or deal breakers, as they like to call them. It is what it is. But let's check out some videos and see what people are talking about on this subject. Part 2 of why these women are done dating us old fools.
Is dating in your 50s really that bad? I just got off the phone with my friend and she's like, "I'm done. I stopped dating 3 years ago. You didn't get the memo?" Like, no. I'm done. I'm better off alone. I have my job. I'm financially secure. I have my house. My only child is an adult, and I'm healthy. I don't need problems in my life. And she's like, everyone's story is different, but dating out here for women my age, you find men that are older by 10, 12, 13 years. They're in their late 60s, maybe early 70s, and they're looking for a nurse. They're ready to settle down at that age.
I think you might as well be by yourself at that point.
Okay, guys.
All right, guys.
So let's take a quick moment. I'm over 50, starting over, left everything behind, gave it to Mary. That's my ex. I don't hate her, and it's too bad she waited so long to figure out I was a nice person. But that is what it is. So I'm at this point in my life where I'm trying to date again. Not like when I was in my 20s trying to date. The women my age, they don't want someone struggling. If it is a struggling person, they want it to be their little boy toy. I don't blame them.
That's the way of the world. Goes both ways, men and women. Like that other video that I did where the woman says, are you a nurse or a purse? Ain't nobody looking for nobody that needs a bunch of help.
But that's what I'm up against. So most of the time I know when I go out, it's not to meet anyone. There's a lot of women here, and a lot of them are single. But the ones my age want someone super young or
somebody
super
established.
successful.
Yeah.
Which is okay. There's nothing you can do about that. There's nothing you can do.
Let's talk about dating in your 50s. I don't know about you, but when I was in the 80s, dating was so much easier. Because when kids talk about dating these days,
in the 80s, wow.
It's like, right, I've met a lad, but I'm seeing.
I didn't start dating till the 90s, so. But I mean, dating in the 80s, what was you doing? Going to the video game arcade, seeing movies, go see Terminator 1?
Because it's not official yet. What the hell does that mean? It's not official yet. When I was younger, in the 80s, you used to go to the nightclub. Didn't have all these phones and everything like that. You had the nightclub. The meeting place used to be out underneath the town clock at 5 o'clock. You used to go up to the pub at 5 o'clock, and we used to have a meeting place. Everybody knew everybody. That's the difference these days. Nobody seems to know anybody these days.
Well, they weren't meeting on the internet. They didn't have those devices in their hands that could, show them the world. You had to actually go outside and see the world.
We used to go to the pub, and if you met anybody overnight, you'd give them the phone number, arrange to meet them next week, and if you didn't meet them next week and they didn't turn up or you were late or anything, then you hoped that you saw them in the nightclub or you didn't see them again. But now with all the phones and everything, you've got like the ability to stalk people. Like...
Isn't that the truth? The ability to stalk people. I remember I met a woman, and it's kind of going back into everything that they're talking about here. I talked to her. We were talking on the phone, and the conversation was good in the beginning. And I just have this, everybody has their quirks, and they have what they don't like and what they do like. What I don't like is women who come to me talking like religious talk to where you're sounding like a preacher almost, and the Lord said, like that kind of stuff. I'm not saying nothing about the Lord. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying when we're talking about dating, I just don't like that whole vibe. She was somewhat of a religious nut, and that I wasn't into that. So it was weird. Like we talked for a little while, and then they started getting weird, and I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna get off the phone. It was nice talking with you. Maybe we can meet sometime. Just keeping it light. And I knew I wasn't going to see this woman ever. I knew I was never going to see her. And so afterwards, after we're done talking, I hop back on the app, see what's on there. And that's the problem with the apps. You can always hop back on. I hop back on the app, and maybe 30 seconds after I hop back on and just look through the thing, she texts me, "Why are you back on the app? I thought we were talking." I'm like, whoa, and whoa. Blocked.
That's stalker issues to me. I mean, I don't know about you or anything like that. When I was dating somebody, that was it. I was dating them until I decided I didn't like them. To me, that's proper dating, isn't it? Or am I just missing something?
So? You know what I've noticed is that the older the guy that's trying to ask me out, the less effort they put in.
Wow.
And man, I'm really not trying to go into my cougar era here, but these guys that are my age don't even bother to actually plan a date or take you out someplace nice, get to know you, have some conversation, but these younger guys, now they've got some game. They're almost convincing. Almost.
Well, I think that's just because you wish you were still young. It's fun when you're young, you got the world is ahead of you. Everything's just, the sun shines brighter, all of that. No, you haven't had 10 years of work behind you, 20 years of work behind you, life issues, parents, people passing away, all of that stuff. And none of that happens the same reason that older men like younger women. There's the baggage just isn't there. But what do you really get? Are you when you go that route? Are you looking for somebody to take care of or somebody to take care of you? Or are you just out trying to have some fun and still feel young? I think that there are some people who just have young spirits and really vibe with younger people, but I don't think you have anything really to talk about. What do you talk about once everything, she says they have game. Yeah, game is cute, but games are games. Are they wifing you up? Is that younger person going to take you? And for a woman, is that younger person going to ask you to marry them? Those are the questions you have to ask when dealing with a younger person. Or is it just a fun time? If it's just a fun time and you want to spend some money, then go for it. But it's not always greener on the other side. Sometimes you just find somebody that you end up taking care of like another child.
So yes, height does go both ways. And here's my story. Met a guy on one of the dating apps, perfect on paper. We had a great banter back and forth, decided to meet. So we decided to meet halfway between where we live, since we live sort of apart from each other. And due to traffic, sometimes being a little hinky at that time, I decided to leave a little early just to make sure I didn't arrive late. That's just who I am. So I get there, get a table, and I text him and say, hey, traffic wasn't slow. I'm here early. Just let you know, if you go into the restaurant, straight back, I'm wearing whatever color shirt it was. And he texts me back and he says, great, I just parked. See you soon. So I can see the door because I'm like right in front of the door. And he's walking in and he's smiling at me like I'm his long lost whatever that he hasn't seen in ages. And he just
sound like excitement.
Had this beautiful smile and he was just so happy to see me. So I stand up to welcome him. His smile disappears. And he makes these faces.
Uh-oh.
He says, you lied to me. What? You lied to me. I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. He said, you told me you were 5 foot. I expected someone 5 foot and weighing a lot less than what you do. Okay, wow. I've never told you that I was 5 foot. My profile clearly states 5'8".
That's crazy.
And in addition, in the bio portion, I write some little snarky fun thing that says, I'm 5'8" by day and 6 foot at night when I throw on my heels. So it was in my bio. And he says, well, I don't read bios. My answer to him was, well, maybe you should next time.
Yeah.
So he just shuts down, turns around, walks out. So a little dazed and confused by this.
That's strange.
And I have a lot of good male friends. I prefer guy friends over women. They're just great to talk to. So I'm talking to one of my friends and he starts laughing at me. And I'm like, why are you laughing at me? This is a weird thing that happened to me. He goes, no, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the situation of what he wanted. And I said, well, what did he want? A short, skinny girl? And he goes, no, he wanted a spinner. And I'm like, what? And he said he wanted a spinner. And I'm like, Mike, you can say the word over and over. I don't know what you're meaning. What does that mean? And he says, he wants a girl that can sit and spin. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that's not me. I'm 5'8" and all legs. So new word of the day, if you've never heard it before, spinner.
That's funny.
Just refresher, I am 53 years old, single. I've been single for a while, dating off and on. The dating apps, trying to meet people in real life, doing what I like to do, enjoying life, traveling, going all over the world. Okay. And I have recently gotten back on the dating apps. Tinder, terrible. It's not for people my age, for sure.
Not at all.
And I've been on Hinge and Bumble. What I'm hearing from a lot of dating coaches now is that we should be paying for our dating apps, meaning like Match.com or I guess there's Elite Singles and there's The League and all these other ones. But
Maybe.
I don't want to have to pay to find somebody who's got morals. I mean, like, that just seems crazy that in a world that we live in today, we have so many people without morals and standards, and yet here we are trying to make our way through and find our person.
Get off the apps.
And honestly, 8 years of this, and I'm burning out. I'm tired. I off and on, and I don't know what to do anymore. And I know a lot of you guys are going to say, oh, well, it'll happen when it happens, or when you stop looking is when it'll happen. There's been plenty of times that I have not looked, And I can tell you for honest to God, it has not happened. It just seems like everybody is just looking for a quick fix for whatever it is that they need, whether it's validation or sex or whatever. And frankly, I'm over it. So tell me what y'all are doing, because I just don't even know anymore.
Seems like nobody wants to settle. Nobody wants anybody under 5'7". Nobody wants to go to Golden Corral. Nobody wants to date. Let's leave it at that.